Hi guys, I had to share this with you. Look at this car. This is a 1988 BMW E24 M6. The E24 chassis was generally called the Sharknose because of the angle of the nose and how this looks like the tip of a shark. We've had this in for a client for some time during a bunch of restoration work on it, but look at this thing. It's a museum piece. The lines on this car are just stunning. It's sleek. It's pretty quick, you know, I mean, by today's standards, maybe not. I mean, this is the legendary BMW S38 engine, 4-bolt mains, for those of you who understand what that means. Puts out about 260 horsepower. It's not a very stressed motor, but it revs. And the way it revs is glorious. This car was designed as an executive ICBM. This car was designed really for one purpose: to transport up to 4 people in infinite luxury at high speeds in Europe. I mean, come here, come closer. Let's take a look. Look at this interior. Everything your hand's gonna touch is soft, supple leather, okay? Multi-adjustable seats back in 1988. I mean, they've got a ton of motors in them, okay? Look at this. For the rear 2 passengers, you have AC, right, with AC controls in the back. You've got, check this out, a cooler for your beer, just to make sure that your passengers have nice cold beer that is air conditioned, that's kept cool with the air conditioning, okay? Come on, talk about comfort and speed. This car had it all. Look at these plush rear seats. I mean, that's like, I mean, look at these things, how much padding there is, you know? These are not your standard E30 rear seats. These are super padded. And again, look, everywhere where you're gonna touch is soft, supple leather. Of course, it's a manual gearbox. Look at all these surfaces. That's leather if you can't tell. Look at that, leather, okay? Leather, leather. Look at this. I mean, like, all of the touch surfaces are soft leather. Look at this. This is padded leather. Look, padded leather. I mean, everything in this car is covered in leather. I mean, it's a really lovely car. Look at the dashboard. Driver-oriented dashboard. You've got a big tack right in front of you to let you know how many RPMs. 6,500, by the way. You've got a speedometer right in your face. Very simple, very to the point. Temp gauge on top, gasoline on bottom. I mean, it doesn't get simpler than that. You've got your check control panel over here, famous for BMW in the E30s, and these 70s and 80s cars, which is a quick check of all the key systems on the car. You've got your climate controls here. You've got your radio controls here. Heated seats, love it. Window controls, okay. Just a very simple, and look at these seat controls. I mean, headrests that go up and down, seats that tilt and do a lot of movement, okay? This is the 80s, guys. This is not, today, 80s. Super cool car. Yes, the one thing a lot of people are not thrilled about is the steering wheel. This is the same bus steering wheel, as they called it, that they put in the E36 M3 sedan. Is it sexy? Yeah. Is it functional? Sure. Super functional. Feels good in the hand. It's a lovely place to be. You've got a sunroof up here too. Sunroof controls. Look at that. Sunroof works just lovely. Is it fancy? Depends on your definition of fancy. It's very plush with all the leather everywhere. The controls are like they should be, like God intended them to be. Simple, to the point, give you all the information and controls you need with not a lot of extra screens and buttons and all the stuff of today's cars. Typical 5-speed gearbox, okay? Shifts, does it have a short shifter? No. This car has a traditional BMW shifter. Is it the shortest, tightest thing you ever feel? No. Should it? No. That's not the purpose of this car. The purpose of the car is to chill. When I drive this S38 motor for test drives, it is like butter. It is one of the smoothest cars I have ever driven in my life. okay? And it just loves to rev. So guess what? You've got time for shifting, okay? It's not a race car that you just shift immediately. Take your time, get your shift done, get to the next gear. It's lovely. Let's go out and look at the beautiful S38 engine under the hood, shall we? Woo! Engine opens this way. The legendary BMW S38 engine. Look at this. Individual throttle bodies. Glorious, huh? Is it the most powerful motor BMW M has ever produced? No, but it is, like I said, silky smooth. We'll go for a ride in a moment and you'll see what I mean. I cannot describe to you how silky, silky smooth this car is. It is really, honestly, a thing of beauty how this car runs. Look at this plenum, this airbox. Come on this side, will you, Maya? Look at this, BMW M Power. Isn't that beautiful? This is such a clean car, and there's a lot of tech under the hood that you don't see. Like, for example, I wish I could show it to you, but it's underneath the car. The rear has a hydraulic rear leveling system. On the rear anti-sway bar, there's a little teeny-weeny arm that's connected to a sensor. As the sway bar torques, the system levels out the rear of the car. Right? Hydraulically, with the dampers. Like if you come to an abrupt stop, the car will do this, and you'll feel it go, it'll actually settle itself. Little tiny things like that make this car super, super cool. I cannot say enough about this car. So, the antithesis of today's cars with fuse boxes that are behind glove boxes, behind rear seats, underneath a whole bunch of panels. Guess what, people? Look, this is the fuse box of this car. Look at that, right in front of your face. You don't got to remove any body panels, anything intrusive in the car. They're right in your face. The cover's actually clear and it's numbered, so you know exactly what relays these are, what fuses these are. So you store spare fuses in here. The beauty, one of the beauties of this era of cars in my mind is the simplicity of the car. It's about the driving experience. It's not about the LCD panels. It's not about, the iDrive, or not about the all-wheel drive. It's not about the systems in the car. In my opinion, of course, because I know there'll be some internet, what do we call them? Rats. That will say, oh no, I don't like this. In my opinion, this era of cars, 80s, early 90s, are about the driving experience, right? They are not about the electronics and the Wi-Fi and the screens and all of the techie stuff that we are so brainwashed to think is wonderful stuff. These are simple cars in a lot of ways. Very simple cars. They're about how they drive, how they feel, how they make you feel when you drive them. Yes, I am a fanboy of this era of cars, okay? Because, quite frankly, they're very single-minded. It's about how the car makes you feel when you drive it. And I gotta tell you, having been lucky enough to drive this car multiple times for test drives, it's just, like I said, smooth. And you'll see, we'll go for a test drive, in a moment. And it's interesting because, we also have an E30 M3, Evo 3 in the shop, and same era. That one is purely about the driving experience, purely. But it's hyper-frenetic driving experience, where this is like you feel like you should be in a tuxedo or a James Bond suit running down highways at triple-digit speeds and not worrying about anything else. Different kinds of cars. It's about details. Watch the hood, kiddies. Look. There. It latches down from the inside. It's pretty cool, huh? Smooth as pie. All right, let's go for a little drive, shall we? Listen to that motor. No fuss, no muss. It just goes. Go, baby, go. Not like I said, the most horsepower, but ready for this? Feel this. Boop. Look at that. Look at the way it revs. It just builds revs. I'm gonna get whatchamacallit, some fuel.
Gas brake.
Yeah, right? That's kind of cool. I like that. What the hell? All right, let's go for a quick ride, shall we? I mean, this car is just butter smooth. Like, I cannot say it enough. I mean, look how smooth that car is. It just goes. And look at this. Look at the way this motor revs. She's got enough juice to be so much fun. God, this car revs so well, so deliciously. It's ba'a, as people say ba'a, and we all know how important ba'a is for life.
Well, yes.
It's butters is one of the most basic food groups in life. Look at this, watch. 3,000 RPM. Angel throttle bodies are opening, going, let me suck air in, ah! Again, this car is not, even though it accelerates, I think, very well, it's not about hardcore acceleration. It's about high-speed touring and super luxury. See, it's got some lean. You know, she'll like lean into corners, and you know, she's not super stiff-sprung, but just the way she moves. Yum. That's all I'm gonna say. Yum. Feel this car. And it's just, she's confidence inspiring. Like, I feel like I could do 150 miles an hour all day long with this car, and it would not be a problem, like at all. Zero. I mean, look at this. This is a 1988 car.
Famous Bull Rat Corner.
Very nice.
Okay, Bull Rat.
Yes, that's right, it is, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Look at that, smooth, 4,000 RPM, butter smooth. Like, the motor's not straining, it's not saying, oh my God, upshift. It's just saying, dude, whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can have. Smooth shifts. Look at this, no problem. We just did an AC conversion on this car, the 134A. It was a complete kit, really, really well-made kit. One of our partners made it. It's really nice and chilly-willy. And look, a little downshift a third, lift, go back to throttle. Look at this, oh, around the corner. And she's a big girl. This is not a, you know, a light sub 2,000 pound car. Yeah, I know.
They're like, what are they doing?
Last time I took the M6 for a test drive, I had a guy pull up next to me on Route 10 and go like this. Like, he was like honking and like going like this to me. I was like, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was like, it's not my car, dude. I'm just a silly boy who works on it.
I'm just a boy.
Yes, quite. Again, not a race car, not taunt like a race car. The car definitely leans and, you know, moves around a lot, but that's okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, I have to stop by and get some beef bacon from the supermarket. Wasn't that really good? It's like the random stuff I think about as I'm test driving a car.
Beef bacon is important.
Oh my God.
Get that protein.
Dude,
Don't let John
it is
do this.
it is it is much better than turkey bacon. Like another level. Swear to God.
No
Stuff's
turkey
amazing.
bacon slander though. Turkey bacon is
No, turkey
good.
bacon is no, but
She's
dude,
that girl.
no, this is another level.
New girl in town.
Yeah, it's another level of yum. So I hope you enjoyed our little overview of the legendary E24 M6. And what do I always say? Like, subscribe, share. Enjoy the drive.